softball fans, and retro gaming enthusiasts, gather around, because today we're diving into a hidden gem of the NES era. Today's spotlight shines on a game that's as quirky as it is brilliant. Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball. If you've ever wondered what happens when you mix a sports game with a dash of personality and a whole lot of fun, you're about to find out. Stick around, because this isn't just another NES sports title. It's a diamond in the rough. Let's set the scene. It's 1990, and the NES is still dominating living rooms everywhere. Sports games were everywhere, but they usually took themselves pretty seriously. Then along comes Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball, a game that flips the script by injecting a huge dose of personality into what could have been just another run-of-the-mill title. This game is like the neighborhood softball game of your childhood, where every player's quirks and antics made the experience unforgettable. And let me tell you, the characters in this game, they're next-level quirky. One of the standout features is the roster. You've got 60 unique characters to choose from, each with their own stats and special abilities. We're not just talking about minor stat differences here. Each character feels distinct. There's a guy who hits like a tank but runs slower than molasses. There's a speedy outfielder who can catch anything but can't hit to save their life. And then there are the downright oddball characters, like a literal vampire who can vanish to avoid tags. You heard that right, a vampire. The creativity on display here is unmatched, even by today's standards. Now, let's talk about the gameplay. At its core, it's simple and accessible, but it's also surprisingly deep. You'll find yourself strategizing over which players to pick for your team and which field to play on. Yes, the fields matter. There are 6 different ones, each with its own unique hazards and quirks. From a sandlot with rocks that cause bad bounces to an urban setting where home runs can break windows, the fields add another layer of fun and unpredictability to the game. And let's be real, how many sports games let you pick a playground as your field? One of the things that keeps Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball so engaging is its multiplayer mode. Grab a friend, pick your teams, and you're in for hours of competitive fun. The game shines in head-to-head matchups, where the unpredictability of the characters and fields creates moments of pure joy and chaos. It's the kind of game where you'll be shouting at the screen one minute and laughing hysterically the next. Even the single-player mode has enough charm and challenge to keep you coming back. The graphics and sound, while not groundbreaking, are more than serviceable for the NES. The characters are cartoony and expressive, which fits the game's lighthearted tone perfectly. The music is upbeat and catchy, and the sound effects, from the crack of the bat to the cheers of the crowd, are surprisingly satisfying. It's clear that the developers put a lot of thought into making every element of this game fun and engaging. What really sets Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball apart, though, is its charm. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's what makes it so special. It's a game that reminds you that sports are supposed to be fun. It's not about realistic simulations or high-stakes competition. It's about having a good time. Whether you're playing as a ninja, a wizard, or a biker with a killer swing, this game keeps surprising you in the best ways. As we wrap up, let me just say this. Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball is a reminder of why we love retro gaming. It's creative, it's fun, and it's filled with personality. If you've never played it, do yourself a favor and track down a copy. And if you've played it before, maybe it's time to dust off your NES and relive the magic. This game is a home run in every sense of the word. So, what do you think? Have you played Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball? Do you have a favorite character or a hilarious memory from playing it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as passionate about retro gaming as I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty more retro reviews coming your way. Until next time, keep gaming and keep the nostalgia alive.